estaba buscando. Tu hermanastro, el rey Orm, va a declararle la guerra al mundo de la superficie. La única forma de impedírselo es que ocupes el lugar que te corresponde como rey.
Créeme, yo no tengo nada de rey.
Tú, cuanto menos pienses, mejor.
Dando ánimos eres única.
Being the bad guy in the film is fun, or would you prefer to be the hero?
I like being the bad guy. I like being the bad guy in this movie. I've liked being heroes as well. I just try to be different. I think when you play what's interesting about Orm to me, not that he's necessarily a villain, but that he's just very complicated. That's always fun. The worst part is when you have somebody that's just, you know, written very flat. That's boring. That guy's just boring. So I've played some boring heroes, some boring bad guys. This guy is complicated.
One complicated part of this guy is that, you know, the movie at some point associates the problem with pollution with your character, that at some point is a bad guy. So what were your thoughts about that? Is this a good idea? Because...
Well, I mean, look, it's not we're not making a documentary on plastics in the ocean, which everyone should see. That's a great documentary. I think the awareness of how the surface world has treated his oceans, I think, is valid and something very timely, and I think we need to deal with, and we should all be conscious of that. Yeah, that being said, he's a guy that wants to get a bunch of armies and go destroy the surface world. So, you know, then he's certainly a bad guy. But that's, it's fun to, as long as you start from a very real place, you can go as far as you want. So I just wanted to ground him in a very real way, a very human emotion, even though he's Atlantean. You understand where he's coming from. And once you understand it, I don't care if you like me or hate me, but I think you'll care. And I think that's really the goal.
And he has an evolution, so we're probably going to see more, and that's the thing.
We'll see.
You have some incredible fight scenes with Jason.
Yeah.
How was shooting that, and did you do your own stunts?
We did. I mean, the answer is yes, as well as a great stunt team. We all had a lot of doubles, and well, I had one double. He had two doubles. You know, stunt doubles. I mean, it's because you're dealing with very skilled work, and you know, these guys that can train for months on one specific wire gag, we'll call it. It would be foolish for us to try that just out of our own ego, just to say that we did it. You know, what's important is the movie. Like, it's not about who does what stunts. I mean, we're game. Jason and I are game for everything. I love doing stunts. I love fighting. He's the same way. So I'm down. I'm game for everything. But there were so many stunts in this movie, and so much on. I mean, even if I'm just doing a scene, talking to someone, I'm usually in wires and hanging around and acting like I'm swimming. So it was incredibly physically exhausting, and it takes a village. I mean, he'd be the first to say it. I think he had never had a double before, and all of a sudden, after about a few weeks, he's like, thank God I've got some doubles, because it's just too much. I mean, and also you have to work the next day, you know, so it's exhausting.
If you could be Ocean Master for real, what would you do with those powers?
I would find a better way to fight pollution. Yeah, maybe not. Although he seemed like he did just throw it all back on the sea.
It was a statement.
It was definitely a statement. I think if nobody can get hurt doing that, I think I'd do that. Just shove it all back. Say, deal with this. Stop shoving it out to sea.
La guerra se cierne sobre la superficie. Y yo traigo conmigo la ira de los 7 mares.